This is the coast of England, and my goal is simple: to walk every mile of it, one section at a time. No support crew, no shortcuts, just me, the path, and whatever the coastline throws my way. This journey isn't about speed, it's about seeing the country from its edge, step by step. Welcome to One Man, One Coast. Good morning from sunny Westward Ho. I've dropped my car off in this little gem of a car park. Free parking, no limits, public toilets. So I come down here last night straight after work. I got down here about 2 o'clock in the morning, slept on my back seat. Tried to sleep on my back seat. I'm going to walk to the bus stop, catch a bus back to Barnstaple, and then spend the rest of the day walking back. I'm not looking forward to today, to be honest. It's another flat section along that Tarka trail, which last time just dragged on and on. I've got about 19 miles to go today. After the last walking 20 miles on tarmac in my Scarpa boots, my feet were in bits. So I treated myself to a pair of, I think they're called Hoka Anacappas, Gore-Tex trainers. So we'll see what they're like today. I haven't worn them in too much yet, so I've got another pair of trainers in my bag that I know that are comfortable, just in case these aren't. So far they feel pretty good. I've just got off the bus in Barnstaple. It's 10 to 7, 19 miles to go. Just crossed over the bridge. And that's the southwest coast path. Down this way. If you saw my last video, that's the path that I walked down at the end of the last episode. I finished just the other side of that bridge. So we've crossed over and we're picking up the southwest coast path, heading back down the estuary. So today's walk, about 19 miles. It's all pretty flat. It's along the Tarka trail, mostly tarmac. Bit boring, not much to see, but it's got to be done. Something else I've treated myself to is this pouch, chest pouch. It's £23 I think. It's got my drone in it and snacks, so I haven't got to keep stopping and taking my drone out of my rucksack every time I want to film something, I can just get it on the go now. I'm back on the dreaded Tarka trail. Excuse my shaky hands, I'm trying to do this on my iPhone on 24x zoom. But that building there is the Saunton Sands Hotel, which I walked past on my last video, just after I had lunch at the Sunset Bar, I think it was called. As the crow flies, it's only a few miles away, but because we had to walk around the estuary, it turned into a long walk. 1 mile down, 18 to go. So far the new trainers are pretty good. Feet feel comfortable. Hopefully that's money well spent. Once I get this stretch out the way, I think that's pretty much the end of the about the biggest chunk of the boring bit out of the way. The next section I'm planning on doing is Westward Ho to Bude, so I'm going to cross the Devon to Cornwall border, and I think my brother's thinking of joining me on that one, so that'd be quite nice, a bit of company. %of the way there. Not much to see yet. I don't think it gets much better either, to be honest, until towards the end, where it gets a little bit more coastal. It's warmed up a little bit now. Obviously I slept to my car, so I wrapped up a little bit last night because that's cooled right off. We've just come off the back of a massive heat wave, and today's the first cool day really. So I wrapped up thinking it was going to be a bit cooler, but within a few miles I'm cooking. So I'm currently at Fremington Quay. Next stop is Instow. Four miles to Instow. Hopefully be able to get a cup of coffee and something to eat in Instow. Still nothing to see. Just this long, never-ending Tarka trail. I don't like the look of that sky. Looks a bit ominous. Luckily I've bought my waterproofs just in case. About a quarter of the way in now. So if I keep up this pace, I think it'll take about 6 hours to do the 19-20 miles I got to do today. Tarka Trail campsite. If you're camping out, it wouldn't be a bad little spot, it's right on the path. For the first time today, I've got some grass under my feet. It's nice to get off that tarmac. There's definitely a tarmac tax for walking on tarmac. It takes it out of your feet a lot more. So I don't know if you can see on this camera, But you got Saunton Sands Hotel, which we walked past on the last episode, and then further along there is Saunton Sands Golf Course, which we cut through. From there we got onto the American Trail, and then we picked up the Tarka Trail, and it just goes all the way inland, and then you come back on yourself down the other side. That cricket pitch might have one of the best backdrops going. Just walking through Instow. It's quite a nice little place, to be honest. I have to come back here. So I just stopped and had a coffee in Instow. That's quite a really nice little place, actually. Really picturesque. So yeah, had a coffee. It's woke me up a little bit. Nearly 8 miles in just over 3 hours. So not too bad. I think it's 19 today, so we're approaching halfway, and yeah, it's pretty easy going. It's all flat. I'm not carrying much kit, so yeah, not too bad. Walking up the back on the Tarka Trail now. And I've got to go up there. I think that's Biddyford up there, Biddyford, and then I'm going to cross over and come back down that side, and I believe that is Appledore, but I could be wrong. So that up there is Biddyford. I've got to keep going. I can see the bridge I've got to cross over in the distance. Unfortunately, it's not that one there. I've got to keep going up, cross over, and then walk all the way back down the other side. Not much to see today. Well, that's pretty cool. That's cool. Something different.
But yeah, it's just been tarmac again all day today really. But at least I'm nearly done now, 9 or 10 miles to go. And then the next one will be a lot better. Hopefully get a wild camp in on the next one as well. Hopefully my brother joins me. And yeah, can say goodbye to this Tarka trail, because I'll tell you, I've had enough of tarmac. So I'm about halfway in now. My feet have just started to show signs that the new shoes are starting to make my feet ache. So I've put on my old trusty pair, and I shall continue to break these in next time. Just don't want to push it and knacker my feet up. Old trusty trainers back on. 9 or 10 miles to go. I was beginning to wonder where this train cafe is. I've seen it online and I was thinking, well, I must have missed it, but it's here. You can go and sit inside and have a cup of coffee in an old train. Crossing over now and then all the way back down the other side. So this old boat has been turned into a cafe. I'm going the right way. They're not very obvious though, those boots. Yeah, I'm really struggling to make today interesting. It's just been tarmac after tarmac. Nothing to see really. Insto was nice. Other than that, it's just been tarmac paths. Nearly missed it. Too busy filming, not looking where I'm going. Which way do I go then? I'm guessing this way. It could be either. I can't see any signs. No, it's not obvious, but I'm gonna guess right. A little bit of a climb coming out of there, but that's the first one of the day. It's been completely flat otherwise. Nearly 13 miles in. Looking online, I make it about 19. So 6 miles to go. Oh, yeah, 6 miles to go. 3 miles an hour. I reckon 2 more hours and I should be back to the car about lunchtime. 1:30, 2 o'clock, something like that. If you're still watching these videos after this one and the previous episode, I appreciate it. I know there haven't been much to look at, but it is what it is. The next one will be better. The next one I'll be out and on the cliffs again, so that'll be good. Heading back down now towards Appledore. I'm going to get a drink in Appledore, then do the last little stretch, which shouldn't take too long. It's not far from Appledore back to the car, and then drive back home tonight. Made it to Appledore. I'm going to stop and have a drink and do the last little push. Over there, 400 or 500 metres away, is Instow, where I was a few hours ago. Because I had to walk all the way around. It's taken a few hours to get around there. Just stopped for a quick Guinness in Appledore, in the Royal Pub, I think it was called, Royal Hotel. Nice pint of Guinness. Just walking through, last stretch now, and back to the car. Oh, that's the biggest climb of today. A few steps. Ouch. Good choice to wear shorts today. Nearly at the end now of the two most boring bits of the coast path. Just need to get around to the golf course, to Westward Ho. Well, my prediction of 6.5 hours was wrong. I know I've stopped a couple of times and flown the drone and stuff, but I'm nearly there. It's this last little bit, it caught me out. Since when did a 99 cost £4.30? Absolute daylight robbery. Wouldn't have had one if I'd have known it was going to cost £4.30. So nearly at the end now. Yeah, apologies again, it's another boring stretch, but that's done now. And now hopefully it'll be back to coastline and yeah, some decent views. Again, trying to raise a little bit of money for the firefighters charity, so if you'd like to donate, the links are in the description, and all the gear that I use as well, that's all linked below. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. This is where I'm going to end my video. Once I've read what's on the floor here, because I've seen it on other videos and I've never been able to read it fully because people cut their videos off too soon. Thank you. That's a bit of peace of mind for me, because that was bugging the hell out of me. Every video I've watched of anybody else walking that stretch, they get the first few words and then they turn the camera off. Never known what it says. Now I do. Anyway, that's the end. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one in July. Take care.
Section 5 complete. Barnstaple to Westward Ho, 19.33 miles, 406 feet elevation gained, 36,096 steps. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. All the links are attached below the video in the description. They're the links to my kit and to the Firefighters charity if you'd like to donate.